Hello and welcome back to Charles. Today but it's going to be a May favourites. I know it's a bit late, but I love filming these, just showing you what I love. So I've got two kind of food items, and then I'll talk about the TV programmes and then music. So we'll go on to like the food items I've got and then move on to everything. So the first item is the More Health Fibre Bars. These are in the flavour mint chocolate chip. They're 87 calories and you get 4 in a packet. I got these out of B&M and in a pound. This is a new flavour and these are so good. They're like something similar to the Fibre One bars, but are cheaper. Like to them, it just tastes like something similar to them. But these are so worth the money and they're really nice. And when um went to B&M and I seen these and I had to get them, but they're so good. Yum 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 yum. And the last food item, I've kind of already opened it because I just wanted to try a packet. I could not wait. Been trying to get these out of B&M as well because it was the last time I went in they were all gone. So these are the Walker's limited edition fruity flavours for UEFA Champions League. So these are the sour cream and sweet chili kicker flavour, which of course I wanted to try a pick because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it because this flavour it was so right up my street. But when I first eat it, you do taste like the sour cream to it, and then like later on, like after eating it, you do get a kick from the sweet chili. It's not. I thought the sweet chili was going to be really really hot, and I thought it wasn't going to be nice because it's a kicker root, but it's alright spice for me. You do get other you do get other flavours. You get steak and your pie multi, a hot shot hot dog, and a chicken taco masala. I don't know if I tried any of the flavours. I just wanted this one because I love sour cream and sweet chili. Anything with like if it was on its own. But I had to try these, but I don't know how long these are for because it was for the Champions League football, so I don't know how long these are going to be because it was just I don't really eat a lot of crisps but it's just for like maybe a snack or if I'm going to like a little club thing, I just take a snack because I'm just trying to cut down on certain foods. These are a pound and these are suitable for vegetarians. So that's just the two food items. Then we go on to TV programs that I'm loving watching. So we had Beat the Chasers. So we had the normal version and we had one episode of the celebrity one. So Beat the Chasers is if you watch the chase on ITV, which hosts Barrett Walsh. This one is with all the chasers, so it is different from the normal one to this one. And you do have like normal contestants, so or they usually have a celebrity one, and you have to answer. You get like the first bit like multiple questions, but you've got to get the first question right. If you get it wrong, you're out of the show. But it depends how many you get out of. I think it's 5, so yeah, 5,000. But then the next bit you go on to trying to beat chasers. So depending how many chasers you want, so like 3, no, 2, like 2, 3, 4, and it goes up to all like trying to beat them for so much money. And within the time that they want you to play with them. And sometimes it has been like hard, and sometimes they have won the money, like for like themselves, like for non-contestants, and the celebrities win it for charity. It was really good, but the normal ones, like for normal contestants, they run for a week, but the celebrity ones just on for just one night only. It's on a Saturday. It was annoying. It was like kind of same thing, like for a whole week, like the normal contestant. But it's a good game show. But if you've missed it, it's on the ITV hub. But the number one chase is still on ITV on 5 o'clock during the week. So the next one is the Brit Awards. I love the Brit Awards. I watch it every year. It was different because they didn't have like, it's still like atmosphere like the crowds were, but it was like the NHS and the people who's been looking after because of the pandemic. But it just was a bit different this year, and I just think the ceremony was amazing. But some of the performances I did like, and some I was like, nah, not my kind of cup of tea. But I was happy like Little Mix won the actual it was like the best group, because it was usually men used to win it, so Little Mix broke history and won it. Taylor Swift won. Dua Lipa, her performance was incredible. I think hers was my favourite at the ceremony, and even though the other ones were good, I think hers was my favourite. But I just wish other bands and artists like we could have got nominated. So every year it's always happens. But cannot wait. So the next one is Drag Race Down Under. So this is the first ever Australian one. But it's on BBC Three on Sundays. But it gets uploaded at 9 o'clock in the morning. I wish used to put it on like the other ones on Thursdays, but I don't know why it's Sunday. But I'm still enjoying it. But like them being like creative and all the challenges, they're a bit shady. Like the comments are saying, but it was a bit weird seeing the Snatch Game on episode 2, even though that's usually later on. If you don't know what the Snatch Game is the personate like or like celebrities or anyone that they love. Usually funny, but it's just a bit weird seeing it on episode 2. You know, it's like later on in the series, but it's good. But it's been interesting seeing like another one, because I've watched like the UK one, the Canada one, sorry, and then we've got this one straight on. So the next one is the Masked Dancer. So this is on for a whole week, because usually it's just on every Saturday, but because it's been on for a week, because it's placing Britain's Got Talent split, because usually they've got live shows, and because it's not on this year, that's why they put it on. But it's just something similar to the Masked Singer. I just think the Masked Dancer was even harder with clues, because most of the guesses, like ones on Drag Race, I don't get it right, but I just think it's harder. So like the panel is still the same as the singer one, apart from one person. So we've got Mo, we've got Divina McCall, we've got Jonathan Ross, we've got a new panellist, Oti Mabuse, which I love her so much, and we still got Joe Jonovic presenting it. So I'm trying to remember all the characters that's on it. So we've got Eagle, we've got Chicken, Frog, Piping, Squirrel, and I can't remember the other ones. It's trying to at the top of my heart. I know who they are, but it's just like the characters on it. But it's hard trying to guess like the celebrities. I just think, even though the ones I thought it was, and then reveal the face, and it's like, it's not even like, great. I just think it's good. I mean, like, it's different. I know it's different because you're not hearing like their voices, but like the dancing ability in the show. But it would be good to like see it after it's finished. I mean, but let's see. Oh, Scarecrow, Zip, Rubber Chicken, Flamingo, Vipin, Frog, Squirrel, Llama, Beetroot, Eagle, Car Wash, and Nickelbot Glory. I think I know 2 of them, but I don't know. My guesses might be wrong. But it's on ITV, but if you've missed any episodes, it'll be on ITV Hub. But it's good entertainment and have it on. I love it, even if it's like the second or the dance one, but it's a good show. So the next one is Leanne, Erase Pop and Power. So Leanne Pinnock from Little Mix. She's amazing. I love like each member from like Little Mix. They're all inspirational. Losing like the platforms talking about topics that they're so passionate about, and I'm just proud of Leanne for doing this documentary. It was on BBC One, and it was on BBC Three, but it's usually now played because BBC Three used to be on the TV. Then they took it off, and then BBC Three is now on BBC iPlayer, but BBC Three is coming back on TV within a couple of months. But I just think this was an important topic to talk about and inspirational, and you see like bandmates, you see like a family, she's talking to people in the public of like Black Lives Matters and about the colour of skin and all that, and how they cope with it, and like the jobs, and like a lot of people in like Leanne's team like like photo shoots or like dancers or people she work with, a lot of people just the colour white, and she's trying to get more people into it. So at the end of it, she's got like a company to deal and like fundraising money for it, which I think it's an amazing thing to do. So next is, let me just see if I get lost because I've mixed it up. It's a hit list. So it's a music quiz show Saturday night on BBC1, hosted by Charlotte Matt Holmes. So it's been the third series, but we did have some of the episodes, then I went for a break, and then we had the rest of the episodes back. But the last episode I had to wait for 2 weeks to come on because it got took off because of Eurovision and football was on, and it was worth the wait because the last episode was amazing, and you have to like each bit of it. It's like a music quiz show, so you get like a bit of the song, and you kind of get to guess who like the singer or band and the song. It is sometimes it's easy and sometimes hard, but I have been like been in the audience of the show, and it is hard for the contestants trying to get the song and the band or the artist. But kind of annoyed because like the third series couldn't have any audience because Corona, and they have been filming a fourth series, and I've noticed that there's no crowd in English. But I think they have 2 celebrity ones, but I know they filmed one which is to do with Strictly. But usually they just film 2 celebrity ones, and then the rest of the episodes were just normal people. But I don't know if they're just putting it on, but I really love it. It's just a good music game show, and trying to guess like the song and the artist and band is just a good show to watch, and I'm looking forward to the 4th series when it comes on. So the next one is I Can See Your Voice. So this is a new game show that was from BBC1. It's hosted by Paddy McGuinness. So it's like trying to guess who's the good and the bad singers from the contestants. You've got Amanda Holden, you've got Jimmy Carr and Alice Hampton, plus you get a celebrity each week trying to guess from each like bit of it, like who's good and who's bad from singing. So if the contestants find a good singer at the end of it when we perform with the celebrity on each of the episode, they win the 10 grand. But if they find a bad singer, they don't win the money. There's a twist. The bad singer wins the 10 grand, which is a good twist. I mean, I'm just trying to remember all the celebrity guesses on it. It's just I wrote it down, but then I'm trying to think. So in total there's 8 episodes, and it's just finished there. So we had Danny Jones McFly, which is one of my favourite episodes because I love Danny. We had Nadine Coyle, we had Ronnie Keaton, we had Fleur East, Reed Redknapp, Hannah Small, Alexander Burke, and the last episode was with Ricky Wilson. Do you remember top of me? Do you remember which celebrity? I know there's going to be a series 2 for it because I read something on Twitter that which is going to be good because I love it. It's a good show to have on a Saturday night, and it's a bit different than just like your normal like singing kind of show. But I love watching it, and it's good fun, and it's seeing if they do win the money, or within the twist, like if the person who's passing it doesn't get it. But it's a good show, and if you've not seen it or missed a couple of episodes, then it's on the BBC iPlayer. So the next one is Game of Talents. So this is a new show that's hosted by Betty Kay. So it's a bit like Britain's Got Talent with a game show kind of thing. So you get a contestant with a celebrity each week, and within like the categories, you have to within the clues they go, you'd have to guess what their talent is. So kind of get a cool game. So, and then after like the clues they've got from each of them, they would have to pick up one with how much money, and they'd find out what their talent was, and if they find what it was, they'd keep the money for the thing, but if they got it wrong, the other contestant and the celebrity would get it for their prizing. And but whoever had the most money would go on to the end bit, which is like the last category that's left. But it's a bit different from the other one because we have 4 people all thinking to do with that talent and trying to find the clues in it. But if they're not too sure, they can split the money they've won, and it'll only leave 2 of them and 2 are gone, and they'd have to guess who it is, and if they got it right for the money. If they don't lose. Oh, they lose the money. It's a good game show. I don't know if it's going to be in a season, but just wait and see. But it's a good show, and it's something different. It's not like anything else I've seen before, but it's cool. Good game show. But it is on ITV Hub if you want to watch it again, or if you've not seen it. But it's a good show, and it's good to see Ben and Kay hosting again. So I got something done for them. So the next one is The Wall. So this is a game show that's on BBC One on Saturday nights. It's hosted by Danny Dyer. Of course, he plays Mick in EastEnders, and we've had some celebrity ones for charity. But I think this hostie is just normal contestants, I think. So it's something a bit like it's like a machine kind of thing, wall. Like, so like you put like balls and they go down at checklist. That's kind of a bit like tip and plate thing, but like it's different. So they get like categories like but there's like some bits like they get free things, so like it's put in the money machine. They get green ones like it's money, but then later on they get so many balls, it's like red, those money. But there's 2 contestants. One of them goes into the bit isolation bit, so they can't see, and they've got to get the question right. And depending like how many get right or wrong, so it is like a shameful thing. Like if they're getting like the questions wrong and they're like losing a lot of money, and it's like up and down all the time, like winning and losing money. But at the end of it, they've got to like make a decision. Like if they sign like the contract, they win like so much money they got from the start of it, like the bit when they got the questions right together before split together, or don't sign it and win the money that was left from either lost or win. But it's a good game show, and it's just came back, but it's a good game show. But I don't know if it'll still be on because the football's coming on soon, because the Euros are coming on, so I don't know if TV schedule is going to stay the same or if I'll still get the rest of the week. Just to wait and see if I talk about it in next favourites. So I've got one more TV programme before going to music. So the last one is Glow Up. So this is on BBC 3. So it's on BBC iPlayer on Tuesday night at 10 o'clock, but I'm usually out, so I usually catch up when I come back in or later on during the week. So this is the third series, and this is hosted by Maya Jama, but the first two series have been hosted by Stacey Dooley, and I got mixed up with Stacey because there's so many celebrities with the same name. But she couldn't host series 3 because she had other things filming, so it's good to see Maya Jama because I love her and she's just an amazing presenter. But the talent from like the makeup artists are credible. Like they cope like within the challenges they get each week, so they get a challenge, but the two who's not that good within the makeup looks, they go in the chair, and the other ones they get the whole time, like say things like 2 minutes or whatever it is, they get the ones that's in the chair, they get 50 minutes less than them, and the two who are not good, like who either like who are in the chair don't come out or has to do challenge, either like one gets staying or one gets put out of the competition, or if they two get put out of their chair then they have to put someone else into their place. But it's a good show, and we had the semi-final, and I cannot believe the series is nearly finished because we got one more episode to the final, and I cannot think who's going to win it. It's just hard because I love all the three finalists, but if I had to pick, I'd probably pick Dolly or Craig because I like them, but I don't know. Any three other person could win it. I can't remember his name. Is it Jack, I think? I think that's his name. I'm not too sure. I know what it is, but it's just in my top of my head. So we're going to the music. Some of them I've already done reviews on them, but it'll be like in the description if you want to watch the reviews. We'll just go a little bit into it. So the first one is Anne-Marie and Niall Horan, our song. This song and collaboration I've been waiting for because they've been teasing us so much, like on our social medias, and before we got this song they were teasing bits on TikTok. But it's an amazing song, amazing video, and it's one of my favourite collaborations and songs. So the next one is an album. It's Olivia Rodrigo Sour. This album is incredible. Her voice is so good, but I just love like this album shows like through personality, like personal things that's going through, like a relationship and breakups, and her. She's dead young, and the album is so amazing. None of the songs like I don't like, they're all amazing, and I don't know how she's gonna top up with Sue because that album is just amazing, and I'm just looking forward to hearing more music from her. The next one is Galantis, David Guetta and Little Mix, Heartbreak Anthem. We knew this song was going to happen because the song and the collaboration already got leaked, but we didn't know when we were going to get this song. But oh my god, it's worth the wait. But this song is so good. It's one of my favourites at the moment. The song and the music video is so good, and the girls look stunning in their outfits, especially the wings outfits. I love the gorgeous, and the song's so good, and I love it to bits. The next one is Lost and Blind. I haven't done a review on it yet, but it'll be coming soon. But when I do film it, I will put it in the description. But anything Lost, at least in the moment, it's so good. I love that they're changing the styles of songs, and we are getting the album CDMZ, which was supposed to come out May, but because they had problems with the album, it's coming out on July. So the next one is, this is two songs from the same artist, so it's Griff and Black Coat and One Foot in front of Vera. So she performed Black Coat on the Brit Awards, and I never heard her before, and when I seen like a performance on the Brit Awards, I absolutely loved the song, and she looked beautiful, and it just got me to listen to this song, One Foot in front of Vera. I've not done a review of this at all, but I just wanted to add this into my favourites. But I just love both the songs, and I just think I'm looking forward to hearing like more music from Griff because I just think her career's just starting off, and the both of the songs are different. I'm not like the same kind of style of music, but I just love her music so far. Another song that I've not done a review, but I just want to add it, was Grace Davis. I don't know how I'm going to say this. I'm not going to say anything. Stone, because anything that Grace Davis does, like her own music or is covered, her voice is just so beautiful, and her songwriting is so good. Try to say another word than it, but I just love the song, and I had to add it to my favourites. So 2 other ones I have done reviews, and then the last one I'm going to talk about I haven't, but I'm thinking might review it. So the next one is Alec, Bloodline featuring the Bamps. And then you, Alec and the Bamps have already worked before on All the Lies, which is an amazing song. But this collaboration, I love the song. It's so catchy, it's upbeat, it's just a summer tune just to listen and dance to, and it's just amazing. The next one is JoJo, Creature of Habit. I love JoJo. Anything that she's released, like pop, or if it's emotional ballads, or if it's R&B, or any kind of style music, she just makes amazing tunes, and her voice is incredible. And this song and the music too, it's so brilliant. And sure, it's gorgeous, and the music is well. But the last one I haven't done a review, but I'm thinking of doing it, is these are like 2 songs that she released. So it is Safa and Jam JR, Super Lonely and Midnight Sky. So it's not her own songs, because she does like her own music, but these 2 are 2 covers, but they don't sound like in the normal version of the song. Both of the songs, they sound like something that she would release like her own version, because it's so different, and I just love her voice. It doesn't matter what style of music or covers. Oh my god, I get goosebumps from her voice, and she's just a talented person, and I just love the songs to bits. So that is everything in the month of May. So like with food, the TV programs and the music that I've been loving in the month of May. Sorry about it was a bit long, but because it's been a lot, I think like certain months I was saying, it depends, like if there's a lot of programs or music comes out, it just depends. So some of these favourites might be long, some might be short, so it depends what comes out in each of the months, but I just love doing these and showing you what we're loving each of the months. So I hope you enjoy watching this May favourites. Sorry it's long, but can't help it if I've got so much I'm loving and I just want to talk about it, being passionate. So hope you enjoy watching it. Give it a thumbs up if you're new to the channel. Hello, hope you enjoy watching this video and the rest of the videos on the channel. If you do enjoy watching them, then press the subscribe button. If you're bored, thank you much to doing that, and liking, watching, commenting and supporting my channel. Press the bell, ding ding ding, because that'll give you more notifications when I upload more videos to my channel. So I hope you enjoy watching it. Why can't I speak? I hope you enjoy watching this video, and I'll see you again soon when I upload another video to my channel. So thank you, and bye.